What it is, guys, it's your Dino. We're back at it again with another video, so let's just check it out now. This is a review for the game called Cat Quest. Cat Quest is an action role-play video game that is in the top-down perspective, similar to the games like Dragon Quest. It is based, which is the same style that it is based on. The game is set in an open-world kingdom called Felingrad. You play that little kitty there with the little blue cape on, and your sister, as you can see there, was stolen. A very cool game, made by Gentle Bros, really cool people. The game is available on Windows, macOS, iOS, Android, Nintendo Switch, PS4. It is using the Unity engine. It's a really cool game. It came out in 2017. I've just got a really big backlog of games, so it's about time that I kind of got around to working through them. It's a really cool game though. I do like the cutesiness of the game, and I think it's a very sweet way of getting younger gamers into the action role-play genre and getting them into the dungeon crawler games. I think that's a very smart way of doing it. I do think that the way that they've told the story is in a easy to follow narrative. The underlying tones of you're trying to save your sister, but along the way you help other people is very cool. It teaches younger gamers that doing side quests and stuff like that is very cool and is the right way to go about it. I'm using a Nacon Revolution Unlimited controller to play this on Steam. I was given this game by Keymailer in partnership with the creators back in 2017 when it first came out. I was supposed to play it on stream, but again, backlog of games, you're trying to get through them as quick as you can. You know how it is. So the gameplay, it is very guided. It does help you play the game, and it takes you through the game in a very easy to understand, easy to manage way. As you can see by the outline there, it doesn't let you go into areas that you can't go into unless you followed through the main story stuff. I think that's very good for younger gamers. It teaches them, but once you've done a certain amount, it basically opens up the entire game to you, and you can explore at your leisure. There are a series of quest lines. I've probably played this game for about 3 or 4 hours. It's actually quite fun. I've played it when it's like kind of the downtime. It's a really relaxing game. It's very cute. You can get really into it. You can get lost. I spent the first 4 hours of playing it doing that as a way of recording the content for the game. It's a very engrossing game. I do like the way they've done it. You've got spells, as you can see. You've got armor. The achievements or trophies, if you are a completionist, is gonna be a little bit of a grind, because you do have certain achievements that require you to do certain quests or grind certain armors or spells, which is very in keeping with the whole RPG and dungeon crawler ethos, where you have to do grinding. I think that's a very cool way of doing it. The mana system that they use to do your spells is a regenerative mana system. So when you attack, you generate mana, and then when you expel mana, you then have to do physical attacks to regenerate it again. I think it's a very smart way of doing it, and the younger gamer will definitely appreciate that, or the more casual player will, because it's not as in depth to require you to stock up on mana potions and have to be aware of how much mana you're using and stuff like that. So it does keep it very light and casual, but it's fun at every level. As you guys know, I'm a bit of a completionist. Like to get all the achievements or trophies on games where I can, and on Steam I've probably got like 25% of these so far. Working through it, I've been really working on getting those achievements on games, because I know that on Steam it does help to do that to increase your friends list, so I can add more of my followers and my subscribers to my list when the ability to have members and stuff like that on YouTube does become available to us when we grow the channel. Anyway, this is the core mechanics of the game, where you have enemies running around on the environment and you can attack them. But the cool thing is there are little dungeons scattered throughout the area, and as you can see, this is a ritual circle. This is a big fight. This is like a little boss area. Your point is here to take down the boss and learn how to use your mana and stuff like that. It's a part of the tutorial area, so you're learning how to do stuff. The cool thing about the game is it really does have like a roguelike game mindset to it as well, because if you die, you have to start at the beginning area again, and you have to like farm up items and stuff and materials and stuff like that, so you can get stuff, so you can go back through the dungeons if you do die to farm up the armors. So it is kind of reward incentive that if you do die, it's not as bad, so it does encourage people to keep on playing. And I think that's a very very forward thinking way of designing the game from the creators. I think that they did a very smart way of making the game appeal to both younger audiences, casual gamers, and the more veteran gamer, so like more hardcore players and people who are just trying to diversify their gaming preferences and trying out new things. I do like the quest lines that they've created and the story modes that you've got like available to you. The leveling system is pretty cool. The game's been out for a good 4 years now, and it's done all right. I do believe it's actually sold quite well. I will definitely say, if you can pick it up. It's a cool game. I enjoyed it. It's one of those light fun-hearted games, and the way that they've designed it does really tell you of that. And the art style is very cute. I do love it. The fact that it's cats is like amazing, because I love cats. As you guys know, I have 2 cats, and I feel that this game has done well. There is also a Cat Quest 2. I do hope to try and review that at some point, but you never know. As always, guys, I do appreciate you watching the videos and liking them and subscribing. It really does help. If you do leave comments, it does help. And if you want to catch me live on Twitch, as you can see, link is in the description. There's no pressure to come over, but I appreciate it all the same, guys. I do really appreciate all the love and support, as we are trying to grow both the YouTube and the Twitch. However, back to the review. The gameplay is what I would say as a scaled system. So as you can see, certain dungeons and certain caves and stuff have a little level bracket above them, and each one is basically saying that is the entry level that you should be to enter that dungeon. However, the enemies do scale in there. There are some enemies that you may not have come across yet who are of a higher level, so you do have to be mindful about that when you go into them. So it is, again, risk to reward kind of thing, and I do like the way that they've done that. The enemies are very cute, and they're very simplistic in the way they've been designed. It uses an AoE system, as you can see on the floor. They have a little AoE, and it fills up, goes from a faded to an opaque circle or an area to show as their ATB charges for that move that they're doing. And then with the spells, they will flash before they cast, so you know to get out of the area. It's actually very intuitive, and it does help the younger gamers. I have probably put a lot of like grinding into this at the moment. It's actually quite fun. Something I play when I'm just trying to wind down after the end of the day. I do feel that the way that they've done the armor system and the magic system is actually quite fun. The way that it affects your character is actually cool, and it changes up their physical appearance as well. So you can get different weapons, you can get different armors, you'll learn new spells. It's a really wholesome game that's really fun to play. So in closing, I definitely would say that this game does tick a lot of boxes across a broad spectrum of gamers. And if you're looking for something that's just chill and relaxing, whether you want to play it on your phone or on the go on a Switch, or sit down at your PC or your PlayStation and give it a go, you can just play it and have fun. You know, it's a nice, fun, not too intensive game that's just chill and good, wholesome fun. So in closing, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for the love and support. As always, if you want to catch me on Twitch, you can do. I'm live there Wednesday through to Sunday, and I do evening streams here on YouTube on Tuesday evenings, 8 p.m. till midnight. And as always, if you've liked the video, like the video. If you don't like the video, don't dislike the video. You can leave a comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and all that jazz. As always, guys, love your faces. Take care, be safe, and I will see you in the next one.